dad's a black fella, my mum's a white fella. Up north, the black fellas call me yellow fella. What I quickly learned is you can't help the colour of your skin, but if you got it in here and here, then you go with that. And it's important that our remnant Indigenous cultures stay with that, because we're now a minority group as to what was once the majority group.
Well, my story is that I met a beautiful woman or girl at that time. I married her. Adam's a result of that. Yep. And I'd do it all over again, because I was very happy. I was very sad to lose my wife. Unfortunately, these things happen. I worked out what the message was, but that's not for me that's Adam's point of view. It's not my point of view, so if he wants to put it down on canvas, then that's good. Adam is an activist where I'm just a moderate. I mean, I have some good arguments with Adam, but I love having a talk to him. What are you? Well, that's what she's asking you.
I'm Cloreen. And that's my life.
Well, see, I said I'm an Australian. Then I'm Aboriginal. And everybody that comes to this country should be Australian.
That's my dad. He's a little child that's never got to come out, because he realises he's stuck in a corner. He wants to say this stuff, but where he grew up, he was never allowed to say it. Now, amongst his mates, if he said this stuff, they would ridicule him, just like that little child in school.
See, Adam exposed himself to more of the Aboriginal culture and the Aboriginal society than what I do. I go to work, I come home, maybe go and have a beer with my mates. I'm not exposed to that, to the Aboriginal culture. And in all my life, actually, I haven't been.
I want other Aboriginal people to know that I want to be the voice for those people, and I think my art does do that. So I'm the messenger that just channels through me, because I have the university education, which the Western society, that's what Western society adheres to, the fact that you have a academic qualification.
The opportunities are there, it's just there for the people that want to take them. You know, if they don't want to take them, well, they're just going to live on the breadline the rest of their lives.
I've seen the other side. I've seen it from community, and I've seen my dear friends and colleagues from Aboriginal community affected by prejudice and racism.
He uses his Aboriginality very well. He uses it sort of in a humorous way, but he also uses it as a weapon. I think he's a very successful terrorist.
For so long, white middle class Australia has eradicated Indigenous culture and the practice of rituals, which are so much more important and so much more relevant. It was an example of showing what white middle class Australia does to the environment, whereas the people from the earth become destitute and in need of assistance in some way.
I think there's a lot of frustration in the work, and I think that frustration is being powerless, I suppose, and that's where I think that strong humour comes from.
I burn inside when I see racism affecting my colleagues. There's no place for it. There's no place for it here, in this community, there's no place for it in this city, in this state, the country. And I won't allow racists to get away with it. It's preached by the government, and it's something that we need to change. And this is the gross irony in this country. And it's a fear. It's all fear. The People are afraid of learning about Indigenous culture and confronted by the fact that we have issues that we have to deal with.